In this lesson, I'll be showing you the amazing trick to multiply three-digit number. You know, in our college days, if you're to multiply three-digit numbers, you have to go through the long process, which could take minutes. But how about we simplify that timing and we can actually solve our three-digit multiplication within some seconds? Okay, so we're going to dive in with the first example. Okay, in order to visualize things, I've created 5 boxes that could help us to visualize things better. So in this example, we're to multiply 213 by 654. Okay, so what we are going to do, which is the step 1, we're going to take the last digit. Take the last digit of both numbers. The last digit of both numbers is 3 and 4. The last digit, take that and you're going to multiply them together. So the result of this multiplication, you're going to put it in the last box. So let's just write 3 times 4 first. Okay, great. The next step, which we are going to enter the result into this fourth box. Okay, we are going to take this. Okay, so let me just draw a box around this so that you can know that we are working with these 1, 3 and 5, 4. Okay, so this 3 is going to multiply this 5, so that's cross multiplication, and 1 is going to multiply 4. Okay, so 5 times 3, we're going to put that in this box, and we can put that in brackets since we are going to be adding the result of both together. 5 times 3 plus, then the 1 times 4, we put that 2 in bracket. 1 times 4. Okay, great job. The next step is also cross multiplication, but this is the way we're going to perform this cross multiplication. Take the first digit here and the last digit here. You're going to multiply them together. That is 2 times 4. Okay, so let's put that in bracket. 2 times 4 in bracket. Okay, great. Next, take the last digit of this number and the first digit of this number and you multiply them. So that is 6 times 3. Put that also in bracket. Remember, you're adding them. Okay, so then plus. Okay, so the next one, take the second digit of both numbers and multiply them. The second digit of both numbers, that is 1 times 5. Put that also in bracket. Okay, great job. Okay, so we're done with that box. So we're going to the second box now. So the second box, okay, so let me draw around this box because this is what we're working with now. We're working with this one now. Okay, great. 6 is going to multiply the 1 and 5 is going to multiply the 2. So we have 6 times 1, put that in bracket. And the result of both, we're going to be adding it 6 times 1 and 2 times 5. So we have 2 times 5. Put that in bracket. Okay, great job. Okay, so the last step here, we're going to take the first digit of both numbers. We're going to multiply them. That is 2 times 6. 2 times 6. We have gotten everything we need, so we fill in the boxes. Okay, so the next thing is to write down the result of what is in the boxes. So let's start with the last digit, which is the 3 times 4. 3 times 4 gives us 12, so let's write everything out first. Then 5 times 3, that is 15. Then 1 times 4, that is 4. So if we say 15 plus 4, that will give us 19. So let's write out the 19 there. And then the next one, we have 2 times 4, that is 8. So let's take note of the 8. Plus 6 times 3, that is 18. We take note of the 18. Then plus 1 times 5, that is also 5. So now we have 8 plus 18. that is going to give us 26. 26 plus 5, that will give us 31. So let's write the 31 out. Okay, great. So 6 times 1, that will give us 6. So we have 6 plus 2 times 5, that's 10. So 6 plus 10, that will give us 16. So let's write out the 16. And then 2 times 6, that's going to give us 12. So let's write out the 12. Okay, so if you look at all these numbers, they're actually in 2-digit form. So this cannot be our final answer. So what we're going to do, let's start with the 12, which is the last number there. So the first thing you're going to do is to write down the last digit of that number. Assuming this 12 is a single digit, we just write down the single digit directly. But because it's a double digit, so we need to write down its last digit. So write down 2. Then transfer this 1 to the next stage. You're going to add that 1 to 19. So that is 19 plus 1, which is going to give 20. So because we obtained 20, which is also 2 digits, it means we are going to write down the 0 here. So write down the 0 and transfer this 2 to this. So you are going to add the 2 to the 31. 2 plus 31, that is 33. Since we got 33, we're going to write down the last digit as 3. I will transfer this 3 to the 16. So we're going to add the 3 to the 16. 16 plus 3, that's going to give 19. So 19 is also a 2-digit number. So we write the 9. Okay. And then we transfer this 1 to the next stage. So we add the 1 to the 12. So that is 1 plus 12. That is going to give us 13. So since that is the last thing we're doing there, we can write 13. So it means our final answer is 139,302. Let's look at the second example. So step 1, you're going to take the last digit of both number. Take the last digit of both number and multiply them. So you have 2 times 6. Okay, great. Okay, so step 2, just visualize this. I'm going to draw a box around this so you could visualize what to do. So 8 is going to multiply 2. That's cross multiplication now. 5 is going to multiply 6. So 8 times 2, you are putting that in the fourth box. And you are going to add it to 5 times 6. Okay, great. The next thing we need to do, since we are dealing now with all the digits, so we're dealing with all the digits. So, but this is the way we're going to do this. Take the first digit in the first number and multiply by the last digit in the second number. So that's 7 times 6. Then plus. Okay, so next one, take the last digit in the first number, multiply by the first digit in the second number. So you have 2 times 3, put that in brackets. Okay, plus. Then the next thing is, take the second digit of both numbers and multiply them together. So that is 5 times 8. Okay, 5 times 8. Great. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, we're going to enter into the second box. Let me circle around this, draw a box around this so you can visualize it. So 7 is going to multiply 8. We're doing cross multiplication now. And 3 is going to multiply 5. So 7 times 8 plus, so put that in bracket, 3 is going to multiply 5. Okay, great. Okay, for the last box, the first digits in both numbers will multiply each other. So 7 times 3. Okay, so let's write out the result that is given in the boxes. We'll start with the last box. 2 times 6, that's 12. Then 8 times 2, that is 16. 16 plus 5 times 6, that is 30. So 16 plus 30, that is 46. Okay, so 7 times 6, that's 42. 42 plus 2 times 3, that is 6. Then 5 times 8, that is 40, so we have plus 40. So according to this, we have 42 plus 6, that's 48. 48 plus 40, that is 88. So we have 88 there. Okay, the second box now, 7 times 8, that's 56. 56 plus, then 3 times 5, that is 15. So 56 plus 15, that is going to give us 71. So we write 71. Then 7 times 3, that is going to give us 21. Okay, great. So the next thing we need to do, this is 2-digit number here, so we write down the last digit of this 12. The last digit is 2, so write down 2 and transfer this 1 to the 46. So you're adding that 1 to 46. That's 1 plus 46, that will give us 47. 47 is a 2-digit number, so we're going to write down the last digit here, which is 7. And we transfer this 4, we'll add this 4 to the 88. So 88 plus 4, that's going to give us 92. So since 92 is also a 2-digit, we write down the 2 here. So we add the 9 to the 71, and that will give us 80. So since we obtained 80, we're going to write down the 0 and transfer the 8. So let's transfer the 8 to the 21. Okay, so 8 plus 21, that is going to be 29. Since this is the last thing we're adding, so we can write the 29 there. So now the final answer, what we have now, is 290272. So we can write it out, 290272. That is our final answer. Well done, you're doing a great job. We have come to the end of this lesson. We do hope you enjoyed it. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends and family. You can also check out the next lesson, the basic square of numbers. See you there.